Alright, so we got popcorn right there. Nook right there. A toad. Raider, of course. Right there. Ponyo. And a boy toad. Ready to go.
Hi, how are you?
Hi everybody, my name is King McCowan, and today I'm going to show you and teach you about different reptiles and amphibians. And the reason I'm going to do this today is so you guys can not be afraid of them, or if you're not already afraid, so you can learn more about them. And when I get older, I'm going to be a herpetologist. That means that I'm going to work with reptiles and amphibians. I'm going to teach you guys about them. And at home, I have a lot of pets. I have 2 Russian tortoises, a box turtle, 5 frogs, 5 toads, a bearded dragon, 4 leopard geckos, a red-eared slider. Today I only have some to show you because I couldn't bring all of them today. But the first animals I want to show you today are called gray tree frogs, and they get their name from being gray. And sometimes they turn white like this one, depending on how they feel. And they have sticky feet, as you can see, to help them jump and stick to trees. That's why they're called gray tree frogs. And however you can show them up close.
Where are gray tree frogs from?
Gray tree frogs are from the eastern parts of the states. That means that they live in Maryland. So you might see them around your house sometimes. And I'm going to show you guys up close.
Able to catch up and carefully.
Well, I don't want you guys to touch him because I don't want him to pee on you. Or hop on your face because they are pretty sticky.
I don't want him to hop on my face.
Well, they should change color.
Yes, they change color. They change to gray and light white or light gray. He won't hurt you.
You're okay. Put it in the container and let her take it around. You had a question about what makes them change color.
They change color based on how they feel or the temperature. So right now, this one is white. And males, or the boys, have gray on their chin. I'm going to show you the boy. And you always want to hold them from their back legs so you don't hurt them. And you can see his chin is gray. And he croaks in the night.
Do you keep your animals in your room?
Yes, they all live in my room.
So does it sound like a
And
jungle at night?
yeah, it sounds like a jungle in the nighttime, and they croak a lot, and they're all my responsibility. So you can hold the jar if you want.
Don't shake it.
Pass it around.
You want to help hold the jar?
Where do you get your animals from? Do you collect them outside or from a...
I get all my animals from a breeder, or I get them from Reptile Expo.
Hey, Ricky, pass it around, buddy.
and we can help them. That's it. And what they do as a defense is they hide in trees, so they can't really defend themselves. The only thing they can really do is hop away. That's why they can jump really far.
Mommy, look how the others like camouflage the trees so the animals will see them.
Yep, they camouflage. And like this tree, they hide in between the cracks, and they're gray so that they can blend in.
Mommy, look how the other animals.
Yes, you can. And you can feed them too. Alright, Calvin.
Can we hold some of the animals?
Yes. The next animal we have is American toad. And
We hold them.
this one is a girl. The girls get bigger than the boys. And if I pick the boy up, you can hear him make that squeaky noise. That's him telling me that I'm a boy. And Callie's gonna pass him around. And boys and toads, they drink water through their skin.
Doing great.
Unlike frogs, frogs drink water through their back legs.
Pass it around. Water from the back legs and toads drink water from their
pass it in.
Yes,
That's weird.
I know.
And this like the girl getting bigger than
And-
the boys.
Their skin is more rough than frogs. And toads don't give you warts, so don't be afraid. That is not true. Toads don't give you warts. But they can give you different diseases. That's why you always wash your hands when you're done holding any animal.
Can we look how the toad and the wizard?
You want to hold the lizard? You can touch him.
Can we hold the lizard?
You can pet him, but you have to ask your mom for permission to hold him.
Can I hold the lizard?
Why don't you start with just following his lead and maybe petting it? I don't necessarily want you to hold it while it's outside. No.
And boys get bigger than the girls, as you can see.
We're working on a shed for him. That's so cool.
And the toads also croak in the night. And you might hear them around your house croaking by the pond. And that's where they lay their eggs. And that's where tadpoles live until they turn into toads, just like their mom and dad. And we have is a leopard gecko. Leopard geckos are called leopard geckos because they look like leopards, but they come in all different colors. And her name is Popcorn. It's a girl. They get a little bit bigger than this, and they come from Afghanistan, Iran, and they live there in the deserty areas, and they like it warm. And they're also great pets. They're great pets for kids.
Can we pet him?
Yes, you can. You pat her on her back.
There we go. Trying to get out of town.
He's okay. He's okay. Thank you, though.
Can we pet the boy?
So pretty. Can I take a picture?
Yes, you can.
So pretty.
He's flying over.
They come in all different colors.
He's so relaxed. You handle these very well.
Yes.
Very beautiful.
They come in orange, red, black. You want her? You wanna touch it?
Watch the baby king. I don't think he's interested.
He won't hurt you.
I need soap.
You wanna touch it?
That Wrigley.
No, mommy said that.
I've had instances of him.
Yes.
Okay, that's okay.
You wanna touch it?
Oh goodness.
And another thing they have is fat in their tails. So if they ever go hungry, all the fat in their tail will keep them from starving. But the fat eventually runs out and they'll have to find food. And they eat crickets, worms, and all types of bugs. That's why they're called insectivores.
Does your leopard gecko live under a light? Does it need to stay warm?
So you can put a heat mat under their you can put it on the left side or the right side of the tank, it doesn't matter. And some people use lights, but the light, they don't really like the light because it hurts their eyes. So you can use a bulb that just has heat instead of the light. And sometimes they'll come out in the day, but most of the time they like it dark in the night. So they're nocturnal.
Now come in with our turtle.
The turtle? I'm going to show you that right now. The next animal name is Nook. And I got her from my grandfather. And she is an eastern box turtle. And they live here in Maryland. So if you see one on the road, you want to move it out the road safely. Oh, I got you. And you want to move her the direction she's going. Yep, you can pet her.
Can we hold it?
And they eat worms and fruits and veggies.
Can we hold it?
You have to ask your mom if you want to hold it.
Mom, can I hold it?
Let him tell you how to hold it, and you may hold it for.
So if you want to hold it, you hold them from the bottom and the top like this, so that she doesn't scratch.
Look at him trying to swim away from you.
And box turtles, they live on land,
We've ran into
but they can
two
swim.
box turtles before. I think 3 at the most. Yeah.
Yep.
We've ran into box turtles before. Those Japanese.
Do you have any terrapins?
No, I don't have terrapins, but I do have a red ear slider, and they're aquatic.
Help him pass it.
Can we record the other turtle? Can we record the other turtle?
No,
And the
baby.
reason they're called box turtles is because when they hide in their shell, the bottom of their shell, which is called the plastron, comes up and she looks like a box.
Did we have sanitizer?
Yeah, everybody's doing it.
Over right there.
It says no, it's a turtle.
No, his mom said no, Kyrie. His mother said no. We'll wash it again. We'll go inside and wash it. I'll hold everything.
Look at his little legs. He has that like newborn. And he's not hiding.
No, because
So the reason why she's not scared is because I hold her every day and I make sure that she's comfortable with being handled so that people can come and play with her and pet her. And that's why I held her a lot of times before I brought her here today so that you guys could be safe and she wouldn't bite. The next animal we're going to have is a Russian tortoise. And these tortoises live in the grassy lands and they don't get bigger than this. They eat vegetables, but they can't eat fruits because they can't digest it the way that a turtle would. So Calvary's going to pass her around, or him around. And you can see the difference between tortoises and turtles is that tortoises can't swim, but turtles can.
Careful.
The tortoise?
See it, Couscous?
We have another animal. Now we're going to pass it down to the next person, okay? Let's pass it down to the next person.
We're not going to take her out today because she pooped inside her tank. So I don't want you guys to get your hands dirty.
Hi.
Daddy,
Now we're going to
can you keep the lettuce on?
hi. You have another queen, sir?
Yep.
The one who did kill. The one who did play. Holding another animal.
Yep, I'm going to show you one more animal after this.
now, what's this one name?
That turtle is named
That's fine. That's what
It's a secret. Alright, I'm going to surprise you.
And we're going to feed it.
And if you want, you can feed him.
I want to feed her.
If you want, you guys can come up and get some lettuce.
Okay, wait, everybody, no, everyone sit down. We don't want to.
Princess, come here.
You have to do one person.
Just pass the lettuce.
Yeah,
No.
pass it.
One at a time. I think you have to do your turn together. You have to do your turn together.
Take the lettuce out.
No, he has to let us right here.
He's got it.
Oh. Let's see if she wants to eat. Or he wants to eat.
That's our baby. Let go of it.
Oh, he's not hungry today.
Oh, he's not hungry?
Oh, he's about to eat it.
Wait, leave it. We just
Yeah,
dropped
he's
it.
not eating it. Usually he'll eat it.
Well, today's not hungry. But
He's excited to be out.
he's just excited to see you all.
Do you know how old he is?
I don't know how old he is because I rescued him
Okay.
from someone who couldn't take care of him anymore.
Wrigley. Hey,
Yeah,
Wrigley.
he's helping. You got a new helper.
Good job.
Hey, Cuzzo, can you count the things on their shell to tell their age?
No.
Okay.
You can't do that with Russian.
Okay.
You can do that with. Look.
Okay.
Next we have my pet that I have for 4 years, and my grandma gave him to me as a gift, and he's a bearded dragon, and his name is Raider. And they get really big, and they eat fruits, veggies, and insects.
She's so big. Can I hold him?
Oh, he closed his eyes. He likes him.
Can I hold him?
No, we're just gonna
We
pet
have
him,
to pet
okay?
him today because he has
I'm so
very
sorry.
sharp
you're
claws.
I feel like I'm gonna have
No,
to get
you're
a dragon
fine.
now.
Look, he'd be the one to go to.
And these guys are great.
See him in a
pets,
few years.
too.
He might have a couple extra.
They're great beginner pets, but they require a lot of space.
Hey, Wrigley, let's give him a little bit of breathing space, okay? Aren't these cool? You want one?
And the reason he's called a bearded dragon is because when he gets mad, or if a predator tries to eat him, he'll puff up his big black beard and open his mouth and scare it away.
What happens if the predator isn't scared?
If the predator isn't scared, then he'll run away. He can run really fast.
Like how fast?
What does
I don't
it
know
feel
how
like,
fast he can
Coast?
run, but I know he can run really fast.
What the speed of light?
No, not that fast. They spend most of their time basking in the sunlight, just sunbathing, because they can't make their own heat in their body, so they get it from the sun. That's why they're called cold-blooded animals, reptiles. Reptiles, all reptiles are cold-blooded. And Raider is almost full grown. He's still not full grown yet.
Coast, sit down, please.
He likes to run. And you can see more of Raider on my YouTube channel.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yep. And you can even learn how to take care of Raider on my YouTube.
Talk about a bigger animal.
And if you ever decide that you want to get a reptile or an animal, you can always call me to ask for help. And I can help you set up the tank. And I can even teach you different ways to buy them. And what's your question?
We went to my mom and dad's house. And only just my mom's house. And one time I saw two frogs that had real like one had it leg broken.
That's cool.
Does it come by though? No, it looked like just have its leg broken on the back.
Thanks for sharing that.
Got another question, cuz. Got another question.
Is there any more questions? Oh. No, none of my animals are poisonous or venomous. But if you lick a frog or a toad, you can die from it. Because toads do have poison glands in the back of their neck. But if you touch it, you'll be fine. If you eat it, you can die. That's why predators stay away from toads because toads are very toxic. What's your question?
How many pets do you have? And how did you get all these pets?
I think I have about 20 pets, and I get them from reptile shows and people who breed them, and sometimes I get them from pet school.
And how many
Do you recommend getting them?
Over 20, so about 20.
20?
About 20 pets, but not all of them are here today. The best, if you ever want a pet like me, the best ones to get is a bearded dragon, a frog, or a leopard gecko. They're the best. And is there another question? Question?
Are
But
you
that's
interested in snakes or no? You just like your...
I'm going to get a snake soon. You can see that on my YouTube too.
Oh, awesome.
In a couple weeks, I'll be getting a snake.
What
We
kind of
wouldn't,
snake?
we wouldn't allow him to have a snake until he got a certain age.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah.
My kids wouldn't have any of this.
But tell everyone
Yes,
what
they
you have to
will.
do before you can get it.
But before I get any animal, I research first. I don't just get an animal and then research. I research before I get it, and I write a report to my parents to show them how to take care of it, the schedule, and all the things it needs, so that they'll be comfortable allowing me to purchase it.
Excellent.
And yep,
What kind of snake are you going to get?
I'm going to get a ball python or a corn snake. I don't know yet.
Get a python. Let's see how big they get.
All right, I'll get a ball python since you said that. But you can see that on my YouTube too. And if you ever want to donate to help so that I can come to your school, and or maybe even come to your birthday party so I can show you more of my animals, you can always go and call or contact my parents for that. And you can also donate. But that's all I have for you guys today. And if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Thank you so much for bringing that out